Hi, Les Druven here with a quick video on system external pressure and available static pressure for designing a residential HVAC system. External static pressure is the total pressure that the furnace blower must produce to overcome the resistance to airflow created by the filter, the evaporator, and the air duct system. Historically, external static pressures of 0.5, 0.6, and 0.7 proved to be the best in providing a very good balance between duct system performance as well as cost efficiency for installing the ductwork. Systems that are designed below 0.5, so 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4, are typically very quiet. There's very little air noise, but the ductwork tends to be very large, and so this adds to your overall cost. Designing duct systems above 0.7, so 0.8, 0.9, and 1.0, produce duct systems where the air velocity is very high, and therefore you've got a lot of air noise. The only benefit is that your duct sizes are typically smaller, and this would help in your overall cost. But the performance is lacking because there's too much air movement in the space, and so the occupants don't feel comfortable. Now, available static pressure is the pressure that is left over when you subtract the effects of the filter and the evaporator coil from the external static pressure. And historically, a range of 0.25 to 0.35 inches of water column produces the best conditions. So you've got a duct system that has the correct velocity while still maintaining decent duct sizes so that your cost is not outrageous. But just to give you a quick example, at 0.5, if we have a filter with a pressure drop of 0.1 and our coil pressure drop at the associated airflow rate at 0.5 is 0.187, we get a resulting available static pressure of 0.213. So this is below the minimum value of 0.25, so this would not be a good combination. Now if you go to the next available at 0.6 and you again subtract the filter and the coil pressure drop, we see that we get an overall available static pressure of 0.323. This is nicely within the range of 0.25 to 0.35, so 0.6 would be the external static pressure you would select when you've got filter pressure drop of 0.1 and your coil pressure drop. And just to continue to highlight this, if you went to 0.7 and once again subtracted the filter and the coil, you would see that you end up with an available static pressure of 0.431, and this is very high compared to our 0.35 maximum. So 0.7 would not be the external static pressure you would want to start with.